you are given positive integer n and m, and we have to define two integers as follow. There is num1 is given like a sum of all the integers in the range of 1 to n, both inclusive, they are not divisible by m. And nums2, the sum of integers in the range 1 to n, both inclusive, that are divisible by m. N and m we have given, right? And what we need to do is to calculate the sum of all these numbers, right, between you can say 1 to n. So 1 to n is between 1 to 10, right? So all the number which are divisible by this m, that is 3, are 3, 6, 9, right? And if you do this sum, you will get the sum is 18, right? Means we have to calculate the sum of all the numbers from 1 to n, right? And that are not divisible, right? So not divisible are the number not divisible by m, that is 3, are these are the numbers, right? So we call this num1, right? And this is we call num2, right? If we see the difference 37 minus 18, we will get 19, right? And then we will calculate all the numbers from this, right? So all the numbers which are divisible are not divisible between the range 1 to n, right? That are these numbers, right? And you have to make the sum of their numbers, right? And then you have to call this num1 minus num2, right? So this is your num1 and this is your num2. So if you do the result num1 minus num2, you have to return that is your answer. We call it as num1 and num2, right? Because these two variables will hold the sum of numbers which is divisible or not divisible, right? If it is not divisible, we'll store here. If it is divisible, we'll store here, right? And so we'll take a for loop in the next step from 1 to n, right? And we will be checking every numbers from 1 to n inclusive, right? So we are checking here every number from 1 to n, and then we check a condition if it is divisible, right? So check the divisibility. In the third step, we only do divisibility. If it is divisible, means we will get the 0, right? The remainder will be 0. If I is the divisible by m, it goes to nums2, right? If it is not divisible, it will go to num1, right? Now it's time to appropriate the sum, right? You know the sum, right? You can do this sum here and here, right? Like this, and then finally you will return the difference.